Today is Friday, March 20th, 2026. Friday, March 20th, 2026. And it is now time for the positive message for today. But before I begin that, let me just begin with my verbal verifications as to I am the one and only Atavia Goldstar. The one and only Atavia Goldstar. Now, it is time for my verbal public trademark copyright. Everything, everything that I am saying in this YouTube live stream and everything that I'm doing in this YouTube live stream, Book Me Atavia Goldstar YouTube channel are all of my ideas and creations coming from my mind, my thoughts, my lived experiences, and my opinions. And now it is time for the the title or topic for the positive message for today. And I don't know why I said today was the 20th. My calendar is off. Today is the 19th. Today is most definitely the 19th. And so my calendar is off. I'm going to have to redo that. And so let me look and see. Yep, today's today. Let me see if today's day. Okay, but anyway, I will get that all figured out. I'm going to say to you all that the title or the topic for the heck? Oh. The title or the topic for the positive message for today will be, let me see. It's going to be actually just like a two-parted, positive message for today. The first part is going to be, how you feeling? How you feeling today? How you feeling today? And then the second part will be kind of like the do's and don'ts for Friday. I don't know. But whatever, I'm going to fit it in that YouTube description bar. And so I want to say, you know what? The windows are open. They're open. I'm at my YouTube house. The windows are open. They're open. My lights are on. My door is open. I'm going to say that I'm going to pull back these beautiful luxury gold curtains of mine. Gold curtains or drapes. Either one. I'm going to pull them back and, let the positively and beautiful music notes of my positive message music go out of the window in my door all the way onto the YouTube streets to my YouTube neighbors. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to look for the positive message over music. And, I'm going to break down this positive message. I'm going to break it down. What in the world? Okay, but before I do that, let me just see something really fast. Because I can't believe that I do not know. What in the world? What in the world? What in the world? Today is Thursday? Why did I think today was Friday? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Today is Thursday. No way. Can't be. I know I'm really busy. Time for me to take a vacation. Today is Thursday. No way. Okay, today is Thursday. I can't believe it. I thought today was Friday. That lets you know that my schedule is really, 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 really busy. And I did say the 18th for everything that I did yesterday. So, but I don't know why. I thought today was Friday. And so, wait a minute, get off of there. Yeah, I am really gonna chill out this weekend. Really gonna chill out this weekend. And so I'm gonna say good morning. For me, it is good morning to Sylvia. Sylvia, the first beginning of your name. Hi, thank you so much, Sylvia, for coming over to join in with me today. Have a positively and beautiful and happy Thursday to you. Have a positively and beautiful happy Thursday to you. And so, okay. So, I'm going to continue with the positive message for today. And let me see, let me put on some music that, will most likely fit well with what it is that I am about to say. And let me see. Still can't believe that I thought today was Friday. For some reason, I don't know why. Why? Okay, so let me see. What am I going to put on? And, okay, cool. I got something. Okay, so the positive message, it's a two-party positive message today. The first part is, are you okay? How you feeling? Are you okay? How you feeling? And the second part is the do's and don'ts for Fridays. Things to remember. So, are you okay? Meaning, I'm just going to get right down to, I'm going to say what I say, the nitty bitty gritty itty of it all. The nitty bitty gritty of it all. Are you okay? Like, how are you feeling? Like, seriously, are you really being honest about how you're feeling? Are you feeling sad about anything? Are you feeling sad about anything? Come on now. You can be honest with yourself. You're on my platform, and after all, that is what my YouTube house platform is about. It's encouraging and uplifting you and inspiring you, strengthening you to be your more greater and better selves. So now, what not why not at a better time like this as to be honest for yourself. This is most definitely a safe space where you can be honest with yourself. Are you feeling lonely? Like, seriously, are you feeling lonely? Let me write that down right here. Are you feeling lonely? Maybe depressed? Maybe depressed about anything? Are you depressed? Like, do you feel like, you know what? Do you feel like you don't have any friends anymore? Like you just want to just give up on everything that you're working on? Do you feel like that? And the reason why I'm going through all of these and I'm pulling them out, because sometimes if you ask someone, how are you feeling? Are you okay? They say, yeah, I'm okay. But deep down inside, it may be some of these things on this list that I am saying. So I'm just saying, I don't know what it is, I don't know what it may be that you're going through. But I'm just going to pull them out because I have some inspiring and uplifting and encouraging things that I want to say to you that may be able to, help you or support you today. It just may. So I'm going to say, are you feeling like, I don't even have friends anymore. I thought I had some friends, but I don't. What about a lost relationship? A lost intimate relationship? It could be a relationship, a friendship relationship. But I'm going to say with this one, it is a lost intimate relationship. What about financial difficulty? Are you having like some things that's going on with you financially right now? Like a financially, I'm going to say, let down. It was up, but now it is down. And so I'm going to say, what about lost love? Lost love. Do you have like a lost love or maybe no love? What about, are you physically in pain? I'm going to say sometimes if you are physically in pain, it brings about sadness and depression. It does. Because who wants to be in physical pain, right? Nobody. And sometimes, when you are in physical pain, people wonder why you so grouchy. You're grouchy. Maybe you're grouchy because you are in pain. You are in pain. I see the gold trophies. I'm just are present again with the happy face. The gold trophies with the happy face. BHAPUDIVARE. Thank you so much for coming over to join in with me. Have a positively and beautiful and happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you. And today, you know what? I thought today was Friday. I really thought today was Friday, but it's not. It's not. It is Thursday. So I'm going to say, there is one more thing that I have on this list. And you know what? It's a deep one. It is a deep one, but it is mostly important. Trauma. Trauma. Have you experienced any trauma in your life? And are you still feeling like you just have not healed from your trauma? And so I'm going to say, if you are going through any of these things today, and you know what? And bold and speaking boldly and speaking in my sin. Boldly and speaking in my sin. Two things I'm going to encourage and inspire you. I'm going to say that if you are feeling any of these things that I'm saying, and you have not yet spoken to a therapist, KELSWHOELSE. Hi, hi, KELSWHOE. Kels, is it Kels? Who else? Said hi. Hi, Kels. Who else? Thank you so much, Kels. Who else? Thank you so much for coming over to join in with me. Have a positively and beautiful Thursday to you. And so, I want to say, you know what? All of these things I just went through, are you okay? Are you sad? Are you lonely, depressed? Are you like feeling like I just want to give up on all this? I don't even want to do none of this no more. Are you feeling like I ain't got nobody to support? Ain't nobody here, that's supporting me. I just lost my relationship. I ain't got no friends. I thought they was my friends. I found out they were fake friends. I thought they was my friends. Financially, I'm crushed. Like it just went down the drain. I don't even know what happened. I just was, was just sitting on top of the world. And now I'm just financially crushed right now. I lost my love. I lost my baby. I thought we was going to be together forever. And now that is over. Okay. And when I say that, I mean like a relationships. Okay. And then, you are in pain. And like I was saying, a lot of times the pain is coming from sadness and depression, or maybe you're just angry and grouchy. Are you still not feeling like you're not healed from your past trauma? I'm going to encourage you to to speak to a therapist about it. If you feel like, you know what, I can't even afford a therapist right now, I'm going to say to you, go to a spiritual counselor. A spiritual counselor you can go to, or I'm going to say to you, I'm going to say to you, I'm going to say to you, go to a community center, to your nearest community center. There is always information there. There's always information there. And I'm going to say, you know what? You might feel like that you cannot pay for a therapist, but there are sliding scale fee therapists out here. And I'm going to tell you, how do I know that? You can also go to a group. You can also go to a group. And I'm going to say, when it comes to your health, as such as your mental health or anything that you might be going on physically, that may be going on physically up in here, I'm going to say it is worth you paying something for it, as it is going to better you on the inside. I'm going to say to you all, I am not a therapist. I'm not a therapist. I am an entertainment life coach, certified as a life coach, but I title myself as an entertainment life coach. I'm going to tell you why I do that. I love music. I love music, as you all may know that, as you can hear the positive messages over music. I love that, as I use that as coaching through music. That is how I decided to use the gifts and talents that I believe for me, God has given me. So I push it together and I call it entertainment life coaching. But I am, passionate about what it is that I'm doing, and spreading the positivity as the positive message for today. So I want to say to you, you know what? Don't let anybody say to you, you're going to go see that therapist. I remember back in the day, people used to say a shrink. You're going to go see that shrink. Is you crazy? You got some lonely going on inside of here. That does not mean that. It does not mean that. As this is to help you to find out what is really going on inside of you. Sometimes you may not even know. You might not be aware, or you might just think you got it all together. You might think you got it all together. But if you are doing any of these things that is on this list. Now, I'm going to say this. People do go through some of these things, but you know when it is out of control. You know when it is out of control. And there are other things that is not present on my list right now, but I believe that you know when it is out of control. Some of the signs may be there already. Some of the signs may be there already, especially if you have experienced past trauma in your life. The past trauma in your life. If you have experienced any trauma in your life and you have not yet spoken to a therapist, as 101 therapists. And the reason why I say spiritual counselors, because a lot of spiritual counselors are therapists. They're therapists. And I'm going to say, as me being a lived experience, as me sharing what I've been through in my past, I'm going to say, you know what? I was going to church. Knew all about everything, learn. I'm not saying not new, but just learning all that there is to learn about the Word of God, shouting in church, getting the anointing oil put on me, all of that. As growing up in church as a little bitty girl, we had a church right next door to us. My mom used to open up that door and say, okay, go ahead. We'd be lined up, going right next door to the church. I'm going to say growing up in church and still, going through some of the things that I went through. All of this stuff that I said, most of it, 89% of it was still present. Present. I was thinking, you know what? I'm in church. I'll be okay. But no. Now when you're going home after church, sad, depressed, crying. Because you know what a therapist is? I'm going to say, you're going to have to find one that you can have connect with. I'm going to say a therapist that you can connect with, just like a friend. You're sitting on the couch and you can share some of these things that you might not even be aware. What is the core of why you're doing some of these sadness, depressed, like you want to just give up, just out of nowhere. You're just feeling this way. You're just feeling like, you know what? I don't even know why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling, but I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling. Don't be ashamed of that. And I just want to say to you all, a therapist and a psychiatrist are two different things. I just spoke to someone the other day, and they said, I ain't going to no psychiatrist. I ain't crazy. I said, a psychiatrist and a therapist are two different things. A psychiatrist is someone who prescribes medication. They prescribe the medication if you are needing the medication. If you need medication, why not? If it's going to better you and help you, why not? For anyone that is in pain most of the time, you need something to help with that. And I'm going to say, I know for me, I know some churches, they don't believe in medication. They don't believe in like medication. But I'm going to say, what about when you go to the doctor? As I'm not, putting down that, as I believe in whatever church believe in, that is their beliefs. But I'm going to say, when you go to a doctor and you get an IV put in you, that is medication. That is medication. So I'm going to say, you know what? Consult with a physician. Consult with a physician, as a psychiatrist is a physician that prescribes medication. So I'm encouraging you today. Don't let anybody say to you that you are loony as a Bessie. But I know that used to be the saying back then. Don't let anybody tell you that. But when you go to a therapist, and for me, I won 5 years straight. Childhood trauma I had. Childhood trauma. I thought that I could get over that on my own. I'm like, I even said, I'm a Tavia Gosa. Can't nothing bother me. As I got it, I know I'm in church, I'm this, I'm that. And you know what? It was still present. It was still present. As me using my lived experience to uplift and inspire someone today. To inspire someone today. And I thank God so much for this therapist. She knows who she is. If she ever come across this YouTube live or video, she knows who she is. I thank God so much for sending her in my life. I was able to get down to the core of what was really still bothering me as far as childhood trauma. Childhood trauma. So I want to say to you all, I believe I have broken down this part of the positive message for today. And again, if you are experiencing anything, it might be something that I left off here. Sometimes people, they are, what do they call? They have OCD. They don't want you to come in their house, period. They might say, you know what? Don't even come in here, period. You have germs. I'm just saying it may be anything that you are experiencing that you can speak to a therapist about. Because a lot of the things that you might feel like you might can share with your therapist, you may ain't wanting to do that with other people. You may ain't wanting to do that with other people. H. Haley, I am back. Remember me from yesterday? I sure do, H. Haley. Thank you so much for coming over to join in with me today. If you're still here, thank you so much for coming over to join in with me today. Have a positively and beautiful Thursday or Friday to you. So I'm going to say again, if you are experiencing any of these things, I'm going to say to you, you know what? You'll know. You'll know because it's going to be an egging something right here. Something right here. And so, again, I'll make this part one. I have spoken about this on my, at my YouTube house before, but I'm just going to say, I'm going to make this a part one because I am going to be speaking on this again. Okay, let's move over to the next one. The do's and don'ts. And I'm going to say for Thursday, I thought today was Friday, but that's okay because Friday I have another one that is just as good as today. So today is Thursday. The do's and don'ts for Thursday, the day before Friday. I'll just put it that way. The do's and don'ts, the day before Friday. Part one. Okay, so let me break this down. And these are things to remember. And you know what? I don't see anybody in this chat. I don't know if anybody is wrong, but I'm going to say these things that, okay, so I'm seeing H. Haley said, I'm still here with you and agree with you. Thank you so much, H. Haley. If you're still here, thank you so much again for coming over to join in with me. And again, have a positive and beautiful and happy Thursday to you. So I'm going to say to you the do's and don'ts for Thursday. I'm going to say be safe. At the closing of my life, I always say, the Tony Gold Star say, go out and laugh, smile, dance, sing, and have fun. I'm going to say, but with all and in all of your doing with that, please be in control of all of that. Don't let it control you. It's okay to laugh, smile, dance, sing, and, love, but just be safe and be in control. And don't let it control you. Meaning that, when it's getting close to the weekend, people like to turn up, sit back, chill, relax. I know all about that. They like to sit back, relax, and chill. Whatever and however you're doing that ain't nobody business at all. And how you're doing that, I'm just going to encourage you to be safe and be all in control of it. Don't let it control you. That's all I'm going to say about that. Don't let it control you. H. Elliott said, let me rewind the music. Yeah, we should always be taking care of ourselves. Yes, we should be in control of it. Meaning, don't be so, if you're doing something that you like to do, as far as maybe you're having a drink or something like that, just be in control, especially if you're not in your safe space of your palace, your castle. I'm gonna call it your palace and your castle, your house. Just make sure that you're in control. And don't let it control you where you're falling all out. You don't know what's going on. Most definitely, if you're drinking when you're out, I'm going to say this as an encouragement. Do Don't leave your drink sitting down and walk all off to the back. If you do that, throw it in the garbage. Tell the bartender, throw it in the garbage. The garbage, the garbage, the garbage. I don't want it. If you leave your drink sitting down, you walk the way, you're just like, you're dancing or whatever, and then, you leave your drink there and you forget. I don't care how much you have paid for that drink. I don't care. Don't let anybody watch it. Throw it in the garbage. Throw it in the garbage and get you another one. Buy you another one. It's so much worth it. It's so much worth it. And so, I got something. Someone said, you know what? I said, sometimes I ask people that I see, I said, what do you want to hear me speak about at my YouTube house? They say relationship. I said relationship. They say, yeah, everybody want to hear about that. Everybody want to hear about that. Exactly. For sure, for real. Exactly. H. Haley is saying. So you know what? I want to say this right here. Somebody say, you know what? Relationships. Okay, so I'm just going to touch just a little bit of this, as this is a positive message, something that I could come to my YouTube house and speak on for the entire time. I'm going to say the first date, do's and don'ts. Do's and don'ts. For the first time you are physically meeting with someone, I'm going to say, before you do that, in today's generation and what's going on, I'm going to say what I would do. If it was my first day, I would carefully get to know a lot about this person before physically connecting with this person. So to the person, I'll let you know that wanted me to speak about, relationships. Let's just start with the beginning. The first beginning, before the relationship even come together, it's getting to know who this person is first. First, before you even meet up with this person, I would say that get to know who this person is, and I would say, let me look at my notes. It doesn't matter if you're meeting up with a female or a male, as someone that you are connecting with. It doesn't matter. Just getting to know who this person is. So how are you going to do that? You want to know how are they going to handle this, this point, okay, I'm going to say, if you say to them, I can't meet with you today, and to see how are they going to handle that. If you say, I can't do this today, see how they're going to handle that. If they are getting very, I want to say out of control, angry, you might want to just think more. I'm saying for me, you just may want to think more about that. Just learning on how this person is. H. Haley is saying, I have to go again. Very, very blessed day. And I agree with what you're saying. Thank you so much, H. Haley. Just getting to know how this person is before you connect with this person. I know this person might be cute. This guy or this girl might be cute. You might say, oh, I cannot wait to connect with this person. But just really getting to know who this person is. And I'm going to say, not even just getting together with this person and going to their family house first. I wouldn't suggest that all at first. I would suggest getting to know who this person is before you even meet up with this person for a while, just knowing how this person handle things. How do they handle things when you say, I cannot make it, I cannot do it today, I can't, just getting to know all about this person. Who is this person? Who is this person? Who is this person? Getting to know that. And knowing, say, you know what? You know what? What school did you go to? What school did you go to? What church do you go to? Just knowing if they know anybody that knows this person, or knowing of this person, whether male or female, I'm going to say again. What church did you go to? What school did you go to? Let me see if you know some people that I know. Let me see, just getting to know who this person is before you connect. Now, whether or not you decide to do that, that's what you want to do. That is most definitely your choice. It's not like I'm saying this is what you have to do, as these are my opinions. And I'm going to say this is part one. This is part one. I'm going to continue more with this. It will probably be next week. But I'm going to say, as to taking the first steps for a first date, I'm going to say what I always say to my daughters. I always say to my daughters and my kids, get to know them online first, through this video, through the phone first, through the phone first. Through the phone first. And today's technologies has made it well, you can do that. Well, you can do that, and just asking this person all of these questions and finding out who you know, where you grew up at, where did you grow up at, where you go to church at. They say, I ain't never went to church a day in my life. That's giving you something to go on. Whether you want to take the next step with this person, do you believe in God? I mean, do you believe in celebrating holidays? Just asking this person questions first, but it depends on your intentions or motivation, or why you wanting to meet up with this person. So again, I'm not telling you this is how it should go, do this way, this is how it should go. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, in my opinion, as me bringing this to my YouTube house to uplift and inspire and encourage someone, this may not be for you. You might say, I don't care nothing about that, I'm gonna do me, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine and okay if you want to do that, as you don't have to listen to anything or take any of this into what I'm saying if you choose not to. We have a choice of doing what we want to do. It is our choice. It is most definitely our choice into the things that we want to do. But again, when you come to my YouTube house, on the YouTube street, book me a Tavia Gold Star. Just know that when you come into my door, you're going to be uplifted and inspired and encouraged, and you're going to be strengthened to become and grow to be your more greater and better selves. And I'm going to say, you know what? I believe that I have broken down this positive message. And I'm going to say to you all, everything that I speak on, 99.9%, every and all that I'm speaking on, I have experienced all of this. All of this I have experienced. So I'm going to officially close down this positive message for today. And now I'm going to be doing my special thank yous. I want to say thank you so much to YouTube for the platform. Thank you, YouTube, so much for the platform. Thank you so much to the producers. Who continue to produce these beautiful melodies and music for my singles and albums. I want to say thank you so much to my recording music engineers. Your patience when I am there in the studio with you all. Thank you so much to my recording recording music engineers for mixing and mastering all of the music for my singles and albums. Thank you so much to my distribution company for all of your continued support and your help. I'm going to say thank you so much to those of you who continue to download and stream my positive messages over music and continue to create those positively and beautiful TikTok videos to my positive messages over music. I want to say thank you so much to the amazing geniuses. And when I say the amazing geniuses, the leaders and legends, that is going out to all who are leading your own path. You're getting up every day to do what it is that you have to do for you and your family. Stay-at-home moms, parents, all heroes, all everyone that is leading their own path. I want to say thank you so much to you and continue to the leaders and legends. The leaders and legends, you know who you are. That paved the way, that continue to pave the way for up and coming artists and all. I want to thank you so much to those of you who came over to the chat today, for watching and viewing, for joining in with me, for visiting me. And you know what? For subscribing if you have subscribed. Thank you so much for liking this live stream. If you have liked this live stream, I thank you so much. But to the greatest one of all, the greatest one of all, you deserve all of the praise, all of the praise. G-O-D, G-O-D, for it is your love, G-O-D. God, love inspires, who continues to inspire us each and every moment of our lives, even right down to this moment. So I'm going to say, rain or shine consistently, I am here. Meaning I'll be right back here tomorrow. I thought today was Friday, but it's not. I don't know why I thought today was Friday. It's not Friday though. JJ. 4 J's, right? 4 J's. Okay, yes, I hear you. You know what? We have a right to what we want to say. Making America safer. Donald Trump. You have a right to what you want to say, to your freedom of speech. No one can say anything about what we want to say about that. Making best Donald Trump chat. If that's what you're saying, you know what? We have a right to say what it is that we want to say. Donald Trump, I used to love The Apprentice. I love The Apprentice. I didn't miss not one show. I remember the Celebrity Apprentice with Donald Trump. I remember all of that with Donald Trump. And I want to say, you know what? Thank you so much, JJ, for coming over here. And you know what? And sharing that with me as far as Donald Trump. Donald Trump. You know what? We have the right to say what we want to say. I do remember Donald Trump and Apprentice. I still love that show. I love that show with Apprentice, yes. And so, JJ is saying, just being silly and laughing. Just being silly and laughing. You know what? You have the right to what you want to say. You do. It's your choice. It is your choice. So I am going to say right now. I'm going to say right now, I am rain or shine. I can't forget that. So I'm going to say rain or shine. Consistently, I am here. Meaning I'll be right back tomorrow. And again, I don't know why I thought Today was Friday. And you know what? Let me get a happy face with that. Make this happy face on my watercolor be so contagious right now. That it is coming from me to you. Because I really thought today was Friday. This is why I love water so much. I love it so much. It's so refreshing, especially early in the morning water. It's so refreshing. I love water so much. So I want to say to you all, you know what? I'll be right back tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. And I'm still thinking, is it Friday? Is it Friday? It's not. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. But I'll be right back 6:30 to 6:55 a.m. Your early motivation and encouragement to get your day started. And so JJ said, God bless sister. Thank you so much, JJ, for your positivity and beautiful text in the chat. Thank you so much. God bless sister. Thank you so much. Have a positively and beautiful and happy Thursday to you. So I'm going to say, you know what? I'll be right back tomorrow morning. But for tonight, my therapeutic rehearsal sessions, as that is one of the ways I'm choosing to do my self-care and self-love. Tonight, beginning at 6:30 or 7 o'clock p.m. So I'm going to say to y'all, you know what? I'm going to be in the process of closing down right now. And I'm going to leave at my YouTube house the positive message over music that I will always leave at my YouTube house. You know, I want the positive energy and the positive vibes to continue to be in my YouTube space, my YouTube house, where I'm at right now. When I stick the key in the door and come in, I want to hear this, and I'm going to leave this positive message with you all. I'm going to leave it with you all, and it is positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love. You and me love, you and me love. Okay, so I'm gonna say to you, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Book me a table gosa. Book me a table gosa. I'm gonna say, if you have subscribed, I thank you so much for subscribing. I'm gonna say like, share, and comment. That means hit the thumbs up. You're gonna know if you hit the thumbs up because it's going to be a blue thumb. Share this YouTube video live stream channel with someone. Maybe it's coming up in conversations. You just never know who you may be helping out. I'm gonna say comment. Do comment because I will check your comments and I will reply back to your comments. I'm gonna say hit the alert bell for notifications. Hit the alert bell for notifications. I might just be doing a pop-up live or a pop-up video. I'm gonna say to you all hitting the alert bell for notification. It should most definitely notify you when I'm uploading a live or a video. I'm gonna say to you all, you know what? Go ahead and tell somebody. I tell you, I say, you know what? When you go out and you're doing, you know, you're laughing, you're dancing, you're singing, you're smiling, and most of all, you're loving. Be in control of it. Don't let it control you. Don't let it control you. Be so classy with it. You know, you're going to be like, but you're going to be all in control of it. I tell you, Gold Star said, you know what? All is welcome. It does not matter who you are. All is welcome. I'm going to say you all have a positively and beautiful and safe and happy Thursday. Positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love. Positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love. See you next time.